All right, let's do it. I've already introduced the first two competitors who came out. They're going to come out again, and they're going to have an incredible bout for you. Let's bring out Tanner Hall, representing Stout Pittsburgh.
All right, so we got a little bit ahead of ourselves, but welcome. It's 247 Grappling, road to WNO 30 from Sunny Days Arena at the venue. It's a tournament today to decide who will be the one to decide who's number one this Friday, October 24th, from Sunny Days Arena at the venue and on FloGrappling. Alongside the owner of True Believer Jiu-Jitsu, Jake Miklo, I'm Ty Polk. Happy to be with you for the first of our 4 opening round of this tournament for WNO 30. 8 fighters battling for 1 spot.
And introducing his opponent, representing Railroad City Jiu-Jitsu, Damian Lascoli.
Where they belong, so really excited to see how this is going to play out. And you know, we got 8 great grapplers here, all really talented, and we should have some real exciting matches tonight.
This is a 10-minute bout sponsored by Sunny Days sponsored by Strip District Meats. 10-minute bout sponsored by Strip District Meats.
There's no points in these grappling super fights. It's either submission or decision. Of course, the winner moves on to the next round. The loser, well, their night's done and their dream is dashed. As we're underway with our first fight, Tanner Hall versus Damian Lascoli.
Starting off some real strong collar ties from both opponents, and a beautiful double leg there from Damian. Nice takedown. Tanner seems to be very comfortable off his back.
So it's interesting to show this. This is an open weight tournament. WNO 30 will be
going in on the legs. He's going to have to clear this knee line.
Good work.
Knee line's cleared. Way to come back on top. Beautiful exchange there. What a beautiful exchange.
Yeah, you've seen that Hall went right for the leg lock. Good work by Lascoli to try to scramble him over the boundary. So we'll have to reset in the middle.
Let's see if Lascoli opens up with his wrestling again. Had a nice double leg to start the match. Tanner looking very comfortable off his back.
I talked to Hall earlier this week. He was comfortable going up against wrestlers. Wrestlers with, of course, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but of course, Lascoli has a wrestling background.
This is great. You can see that Tanner's just accepted now to play bottom, kind of inviting the top player. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another leg entanglement. Here it is. He's going single leg X, outside heel hook. He's got a nice bite. That's it. That's the finish. Beautiful leg entanglement from your first winner, Tanner Hall.
He was going for that leg lock early. He didn't get it the first time, but he was able to.
Ladies and gentlemen,
your winner, to time Lascoli, and that's how he was able to get the victory.
If you look at this replay, he inverts right here to the single leg X, going double outside, hits the outside heel hook with a beautiful bite. Not much you could do there from Lascoli. Great match, great finish. What a great start to the card, huh, Ty?
Yeah, that's just how we like it right there. Yep. We get a submission finish there, so that'll be Hall going on to the second round, and he'll face the winner of this next matchup. It's Jarek Fry. And
all right, ladies and gentlemen,
Michael.
our next bout.
As you can see, the names, you have to switch them.
Brought to you
Fry's
by
on
Sunny
the left,
Days in
Michael's
Home
on the
Care.
right.
That is correct.
Give a warm welcome, representing High Ground Jiu-Jitsu, to Jarek Fry.
Fry's such a great story. Marine veteran.
Yep.
Wanted to find something that he can continue on with his life, and it was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Does great work all around the area, sponsoring local tournaments, of course.
Yeah, you can see his rash guard. The Veteran Bushido Brotherhood is his nonprofit that supports veterans. Make sure you guys check that out in your free time. Find a way that you can support a veteran, get him into jiu-jitsu. It's a beautiful path to take for a lot of these guys.
His opponent, representing Railroad City, representing 10th Planet Masonry. Give a warm welcome to Justin Michael.
Ty, I have to tell you, I'm real excited for this match because Justin is always exciting. I think he's always in danger of finishing on the armbar, and something that Jarek's going to need to look out for the whole match.
IBJJF, no-gi world champion, competed in various role sets, watches WNO frequently, and I've come across this a lot, interviewing fighters. They all love themselves some Dante Leone.
Oh yeah, what a guy, right? A tough competitor from Toledo. Excited to see him here next week on the card.
Reminder, 1 10-minute round here in the tournament side of things. Whenever we get to the undercard, it's 6 minutes.
Justin sits right away. Doesn't even want to mess with the wrestling. Getting right to his guard. Playing a nice open guard here.
What's the benefit of sitting early on?
Well, you got to think about it as strategically. You know, every sport has a strategy, and Justin's feeling that he's going to be more dangerous off his back. And one of the things in jiu-jitsu is the fight's going to get to the ground, and sometimes if you can make the choice, then you're the one who had. You see here, he's playing the false reap with the reverse De La Riva. He's going to come into the leg entanglement right here. He's got him in the saddle. Beautiful finish, beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. Yeah, very typical of Justin. Gets right to the game, right to the finish. You'll see on the replay. Beautiful false reap.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Justin Michael.
He hits the false reap from the reverse De La Riva, inverting, coming into the inside. Straight ankle lock finish, it actually looks like, and beautiful finish.
So the first fight of our semifinal round is
had him in there, had him double trouble.
Justin Michael.
So we got our first matchup of the semifinals. It's Tanner Hall and Justin Michael. Continue on into the tournament. Reminder, the first 4 matches of this card are all a part of the tournament.
And what a great start. 2 matches, 2 submissions, both of them on the legs. Beautiful jiu-jitsu from all 4
ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for our third bout. Introducing first, representing Racy Barra Beaver County, give a hand to Jerry Raper.
Got his young crew coming out, showing support, bringing the next generation out the corner. Very cool.
Has a record of 88 wins, 65 by submission, and 107 matches. He wants to compete in high-level tournaments, so whenever he got the call, the big
ladies and gentlemen, his opponent,
WNO bracket, he no hesitation to take it.
Yeah, that's great. Love that.
See our next matchup, Jerry Rayburn versus Ken Burrs. Ken Burrs, also a local MMA fighter out of Indio Dojo, one of the top gyms in the Pittsburgh area.
We're gonna get the full show for the walk-in here, boys.
Waiting with anticipation.
Yeah, keeping us excited. 2 submissions. This might be a little mental warfare to start the match. Keep your opponent a little nervous on the mat. With such a big opportunity, nerves play into it. You wonder if this is some mental strategy here.
Have you seen something like this in which you just kind of sandbag the walk-in?
Yeah,
just
actually
a little
haven't
bit?
seen it, but I think if I was out there waiting, you know, my mind would be racing a little bit. I'm sure Jerry's wondering what's going on, but he seems very confident hitting the double buys in the middle of the mat waiting.
I don't know, did Burrs hear the walkout? There he is.
Here he is.
Say his name and he appears, just like Joe Henry, I guess. Burrs was the only fighter that I could not get for an interview, and I've been told that basically he's in locked-in mode.
Locked-in mode, right. Gonna show instead of talk.
This will be a 10-minute bout.
Comes from a well-respected
by
school in
Pellman
Indio Dojo. Danilo, the head instructor there.
Rayburn from Gracie Barra, Beaver County.
Gary opted to play to that guard right away. Nice open guard, looking for omoplata, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got a hand on his shoulder. It looks like he almost got it that time.
He's definitely looking like he's hunting omoplata, triangle, shoulder crunch.
So what is he doing for this position? What, if he wants that omoplata, what's the goal for him?
Really what he's got to do is work on separating the elbows from the ribs. And you can see here he's going 2-on-1 on this arm, which is a great way to do that. He's going to find some nice attacks from here. If I was Ken, I would try to stuff one of those feet between my legs and take away that threat. He's going for the toe hold, but giving his back up, huge risk for this.
Rayburn
Took
really
the huge risk. This is deep water, deep water.
Nice
Fighting the
twisting
hands
out
well.
of it.
Fighting the hands well.
Good work
and
by
turning
Burrs.
in. Beautiful job for Burns. A risky move, and he's not out yet, but safe from the choke for now. The arm lock is coming.
Yeah, Rayburn's in the classic position to set up a crucifix. What is
Going to
Burrs'
continue to
defense in
run
this
through
situation?
here. He's really got to keep these hands locked. Think about getting his elbow to the floor. Right like that. That was a beautiful escape. That's exactly what he needed. And from here, I would work on stuffing that top foot, taking away the threat that just put him in that trouble. Kind of a feeling out process here after that initial exchange.
Burrs looks like he's going for
Looks like now, yeah. There's
knee bar for a second.
And you can see Jerry has the reap going here. Inside Ashi's gonna work to pry the feet apart and be able to attack both feet. This inside foot is gonna be in big trouble in a second.
Did he get him?
Very quick tap, great sportsmanship there. Way to stop the match without hurting your opponent.
I think that was a knee bar that he got him in that situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sherry
So you can see here again, it's a false
Rayburn.
ring position attacking both knees. And like Ty said, it looks like he finished on the straight knee bar there. Beautiful finish, nice control. 3 fights, 3 finishes, what a great event.
So Rayburn via knee bar, and the submissions have been all leg-based.
Yes, they have.
So our last matchup of the first round, Alex Hudick will try to be the second competitor from Stout Pittsburgh to move on to the semifinals, as they'll take on Jake Lowry of the Mat Factory.
Both of these
All right,
guys are
ladies and gentlemen,
extremely tough competitors.
final bout for this tournament.
Both extremely technical.
A 10-minute
Jake
bout
has a very
sponsored
strong
by the
wrestling
Rehab
background.
Center. Introducing first, representing Stout Pittsburgh, give it up for Alex Hudick.
Alex Hudick coming to the mat. He's a part of the finals for the American Grappling Federation. Those finals set to come later this year, so he's a high-level competitor.
Clearly a hometown favorite here, got the crowd behind him.
Represents Stout Pittsburgh, specifically the Zelienople gym
And
up
his
north.
opponent, representing the Mat Factory Wrestling Club. Make some noise for Jake Lowry.
Second Valley graduate.
Lowry.
Here comes Jake walking out in his Mat Factory kit, head to toe.
Of course, the Mat Factory out of Lower Borough, and if you know about wrestlers, you know about the Borough High School
That's
dynasty.
true. A lot of talent coming out of that room.
Of course, 247 guys, you got Justin Patton,
Yeah.
Carly Joe Thomas, recently Julian Flettery in the last MMA at the venue.
And Alex decides to sit right away. Let's see if he looks to enter it into the legs like the previous fights.
Lowry in side control, trying to make a move. Hudik looks like he's going for leg triangle.
Yeah, they're kind of playing an over-under position here. He's gonna long step to try to pass, maybe go to the body lock. This seems to be the kind of game that Jake likes. You know, a long, grinding out game, wear your opponent down, impose your physicality. Alec looking very comfortable in this half guard though. Very relaxed. The wrist control that Jake is playing here is very good, stifling a lot of the attacks that Alex is trying to get off. But both players kind of feeling this out, feeling this position out.
So Hudik is able to get free of the wrist control from Lowry. What's his goal now?
Now it looks like he's attempting kind of a shoulder crunch, maybe to get his guard back and work a sweep. Jake trying to remove that arm. Here we go, Jake's gonna get back up, maybe look for a more athletic style of passing around the outside as opposed to going through the middle where he was trying before. And if he can close the distance to the chest, close with the pass, but a beautiful guard there from Alec. Both players kind of looking for a little burst here to get the advantage. Neither one wants to settle into the position.
Hudik in that seated style, as Lowry, you can see traditional wrestling stance, now shoots for it.
And now that we've got an entanglement, this could get interesting. Half guard for Hudik here. Lowry working to pass, but protecting that arm. You can see he's trying to punch both his arms back inside to help open up that inside space.
Good work. Managed to get
Here
free
we go.
from there.
Beautiful. And disengaging again. Gonna look probably to pass on the outside. Been favoring these cartwheel passes, hoping that one works. Maybe he ends up in north-south.
Who right now has had the more favorable fight?
At this point, I would say it's very hard to tell. It's almost been a feeling out process. I think that neither one has really gained a true advantage. They're just kind of seeing what's happening. This looks like a very close triangle attack.
Yeah, Hudik had it for a second. Lowry able to shake free.
This submission's a little bit more. Hudik seems to be going a little bit more for the submission, while Lowry seems to be trying to win the positional battle first. Hudik again going for this shoulder crunch to triangle. If he can get this right leg out, he's gonna get the triangle, and here it is. Now, be aware the arm is also in trouble while he's in the triangle here. Nice finish from his back. Played his game plan the whole time, looking for the triangle. Wonderful catch, wonderful finish.
Set two more right after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
You can see here he locks it up nice and tight.
Your
Both
winner,
hands of the head,
Alex
compressing,
Hudik.
underhooks that leg. Beautiful finish.
So now our second semifinal match is all set. It'll be Jerry Rayburn taking on Alec Hudik. Now remember, the winner moves on to this coming Friday's FloGrappling WNO 30 bout. That's happening again Friday, October 24th, 7 p.m. here at Sunny Days Arena. Tickets are still available. Make sure to get your tickets for that amazing night. All right, let's bring out our first contestant in the next round of this tournament. Representing Stout Pittsburgh, I need Tanner Hall.
So Tanner Hall set off this event with a leg lock submission victory, and it was a really dominant start.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling great about that start. Barely broke a sweat. You know, getting that first match is usually the hardest one, so I'm sure he's feeling himself now, feeling the groove, going to get right back into his game and back to that impressive
And introducing his opponent, representing 10th Planet Mazery, Justin Michael.
Justin Michael just as quickly.
10-minute time limit. Sponsored by 247 Combat Sports Podcast.
We got best on best here in the semifinals.
Yeah, this is a final at any other tournament. You know, this is a final that we're getting early, so this is great.
So Jake, this semifinal, is the semifinal kind of more stressful than being in the final?
I think actually for a lot of these guys, it's a first match and a last match is where the stress comes in. You know, the final. Now they're all seeing themselves in the final. So this is the one more step. I think we're going to get to see a little bit more open up jiu-jitsu. Justin deciding to pull right away, taking Tanner out of his game plan from the first match.
Winner makes their way into the final.
Can tell from this position that Tanner is clearly the bigger grappler here. And you wonder how that's going to play out over a 10-minute round. If he can keep this pressure and this weight on Justin, that may end up tiring him out.
And all four would be competing in what would be considered the heavyweight side of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitions, and they make their way into WNO 30. It's open weight.
Right. These are some big boys, but this is Pittsburgh, home of the big boys. Both players really feeling each other out here. Playing a loose half guard. Might be looking to knee lever that bottom leg. Justin's always hunting after arms. Tanner trying to keep it nice and close, not allow a whole lot of distance to let Justin to start working. A very technical match here, a minute and a half in.
Knee wizard by Michael as Hall just leaning on Michael.
Yeah, just really making him feel that weight.
Is there a plan for Michael from this bottom position? We know he likes to start from here, but it seems like it's a different animal with a guy like Hall on him.
It's definitely looking, you know, he looks very comfortable here in that he looks like he has a game plan. You can see he's really trying to find 2-on-1 on the left arm of Tanner here, keeping that knee shield going. This seems to be a very typical passer versus guard player match. Tanner getting in there, making it dirty. I love that style of passing. Nice pressure, constant effort, constant movement. Justin looking very relaxed now. That nice little chin strap can actually be much more annoying than you would think.
Just someone grabbing on your chin as you're turning away.
Controlling where you're looking. And see Tanner there trying to grab a foot, little quick foot exchange. He's got his hands locked now, the body, working the body lock pass, putting his opponent flat on the mat. Textbook body lock passing here. Justin doing a great job of keeping that half guard though. Fighting that right arm underhook. And trying very hard to keep his back from going to the mat. You can see he's working very hard to use those butterfly hooks to help him sit himself back up. Yeah, beautiful from Justin there.
So what's Hall trying to do? Is he trying to get in the side position here?
It looks like he's really trying to get Justin's knees to touch each other so that he can pass almost over top. He's also looking to get like a quick a steamer or straight ankle lock on this top floating foot of Justin. He's gone for that a couple times and seems to be like he's just maybe waiting for his perfect timing. Tanner takes a step back just to rethink about his game plan, dives right back in. They're in that same position, half guard with a high knee shield, fighting for 2-on-1. And while it may look like a lot isn't happening, there is micro battles happening here, from the grip fight to the framing now that Justin has, to the weight on top. Both competitors putting out a lot of effort here. Justin in on the leg, going double outside, looking for the knee bar, gets the finish.
Oh, wow, he was able
gets the
to turn
finish.
it
Nice
inside
little
from there.
celebration here.
He had been picking at it, and he finally got it.
He was.
One mistake by Hall was the difference.
Yeah, was it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, advancing to the finals, Justin Michael.
So now we'll get to see how Justin Michael got that knee
here
bar.
from this, he hits the lever with the knee, spins over, beautiful saddle position for the knee bar.
Justin, let me talk to you
Nice
here for a
quick
second.
tap. Beautiful match from both guys.
So now you're moving on to the finals. What does this mean to you, being able to possibly fight for WNO 30?
Oh, it means everything. This is a hell of an opportunity for Pittsburgh, and I'm glad to be part of it. And we got one more match to go. I hope I make it exciting for everybody.
Any keys to victory that you want to share with us going into the finals?
I hope they tire each other out.
Anyone you want to thank right now?
I want to thank my family for being here, my wife Lisa, my daughter Ashley, my dad, my whole team at 10th Planet Majory for coming out here. We love coming down here to compete in Pittsburgh, and I plan on being here next Friday.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you in the finals. Give it up for Justin Michael, everybody.
You heard it here. Justin said he plans on being here next Friday.
Calling a shot. He's handled his business. He's in the final.
2 fights, 2 beautiful submissions. No surprise, Justin's been a submission artist since blue belt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who Justin Michael is going to face in the finals. Introducing first, representing Gracie Barra, Beaver County. Give it up for Jerry Raper.
Love the squad that he comes out with.
You won in the first round with it, you keep on bringing them
That's
out.
it.
Don't change anything.
Don't change it. Bring the crew out.
Rayburn making the pilgrimage from Beaver County for this opportunity. He's 1 win away.
Yeah, and that Gracie Baja school, one of the newer schools.
And his
in the
opponent
area, has
representing
really come
Stout
onto the
Pittsburgh.
competition
Make some
scene
noise
strong.
for Alex Hoodie.
I think it chased the Dream Void up there
Yep,
at Gracie Barr, one of my favorite fighters to talk to.
one of the toughest guys. Actually had the pleasure of meeting Chase Boyd when he was a young kid, 15, walked into the room I was training into. Been really fun watching him fight since then. This is gonna be a great match. Both guys super technical. Alec playing a very smart game. Jerry a little bit more aggressive, a little more athletic. These are the types of matchups that we love.
10-minute time limit.
Who's going to win?
Brought to you by Big Spring Spirits.
Of course, it just takes one move to
That's
change
it.
everything.
One
That's
small
how
mistake.
Justin Michael was able to beat Tanner Hall.
Ooh, going for the nice flying attack from the beginning. Luckily didn't get the self KO. Digging at that leg, trying to hug that knee to his chest.
Rayburn going for that knee. Good defense by Hudik. Again, he got that knee to the mat.
That is the key. If you can keep those things heavy on the mat, keep them from floating in the air. Alec looking for a nice, gonna try to control the north-south position, dropping the knee down, dropping his chest down. Little backside 50-50 here. The knee line is free.
Good scramble
Nice
by Hudik.
exchange. What a great first minute. Looks from both guys. Yeah, it's a very interesting position here. Looks like, yeah, Jerry has the saddle position here. Hudik doing a good job defending the legs. With a nice inside reap, using it to come up. Interesting choice there. I would have thought he would have attacked the legs a little bit more. But coming up to a nice, strong side control pass from the Gracie Barra fighter.
Hudik said over his career in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he's been close. He's had a chance to talk to Dante Leon. He knows he's one win away from another golden opportunity.
Yeah, all these guys looking to punch their ticket. Get in one of the biggest cards that's ever come to Pittsburgh or anywhere close next Friday.
Rayburn, a Colorado native, came to Pittsburgh for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's looking for that opportunity to represent himself on the biggest stage possible.
Shakes off the toe hold and makes his way to the back. Alec really needs to he needs to get moving from this position to a bad spot to sit and stay. If he can get if Jerry can start pulling his hands to his stomach and flatten him out, as you can see, he's working on that now to get that back exposure. Alec doing a great job of getting his back to the mat.
Rayburn looked like he's trying to go for one of the arms of Hudik.
Looks like we might get another twister attempt here.
Can Rayburn finish it? He does!
Finishes with the twister. The 10th Planet crowd actually going insane. Huge celebration from the Gracie Barra crowd. What a finish.
So it's official. We found the two to figure out who could be the one that enters the WNO bracket next Friday from Sunny Days Arena at the venue.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Gary Rayburn.
Be sure to get tickets at sunnydaysarena.com, or you can check out on FloGrappling.
Let's watch this replay. Great back control. Had the legs locked up, kind of an odd body triangle, and just really pulling the neck here, getting the tap. A beautiful finish. Let's see what Jerry has to say.
To say that was a hard-fought victory is an understatement, and I can tell you are very pleased with your performance tonight.
Absolutely. I came here to win. I don't want to joke around. I'm here. I appreciate all my team over here at Gracie Barra, Beaver County. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I appreciate my coaches, Zach and Tim. Let's go for that win, baby.
Now, I asked your opponent, but I ask you, what would it mean for you to fight at WN30 next week?
It would mean the world to me. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a little over 4 years. I'm a brown belt. I started when I was 19. This is it for me. This is one of the biggest opportunities in my life right now. I promise you, I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Bring it to the Pittsburgh area. Let's go, Pittsburgh!
I know you got your family at ringside. Do you want to thank anybody right now?
want to thank my dad for always supporting me. He's been there since I started. He's my biggest rock. He's literally my hero. I couldn't do without him. My girlfriend is always supporting me. And my whole team, Tim, Zach, Gabe, all you guys, I appreciate you. These kids over here that you see, I walk out with them. They're gonna be the next jiu-jitsu athletes that are coming on the stage to who's number one.
All right, go rest up. You got a main event to attend to. Gary Rayburn, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for our main event of the evening. Are you ready? Sunny Days Arena, I asked you a question. I said, are you ready? It's the finals of our tournament. This will decide who is moving on this coming Friday to appear at FloGrappling WNO 30, Friday night, October 24th, 7 p.m. here at Sunny Days Arena. Introducing, representing 10th Planet Masonry, give it up for Justin Michael.
8 dreams entering tonight. Only one will be realized. And I don't think there's been a more dominant competitor than Justin Michael tonight.
I agree. I feel like Justin has put in his head that this was his tournament to win, and he's acted that way since the beginning. Both competitors coming out crazy, both getting submissions, the exact final that we want to see. Two very game opponents. Oh, I'm excited for this one time.
His opponent, representing Gracie Barra, Beaver County, give it up for Gary Rayburn.
Rayburn, the youngest competitor in the field, and he's looked like an experienced vet against all of them. So
100%.
The poise he's had, he's shown he's been able to pick up a twister. We were looking for that earlier.
Yes, we were.
He's the one that got that through. So you know this is a dangerous opponent, and this is a man that could very well win this and maybe win the whole thing next Friday.
10-minute time limit.
A lot of the crowd on their feet
Your main
here.
event is sponsored by Strip District Beats.
Let's see some fireworks here.
Well, it's time.
Justin immediately pulls, getting right to the game he wants to play, nice and relaxed.
It got him to the dance, so why not continue dancing?
That's it. If it's working for you, might as well stick with it.
And you get the feeling that these first moments are going to be the most tense,
Right.
the most nerve-wracking.
A nice feeling out of each other, seeing what game each is going to bring.
Rayburn looked like he tried to stack and go for a leg.
Yeah, Rayburn shooting in and out like a fencer. Justin staying very relaxed, keeping a great guard posture. Going for the shoulder crunch here. And the razor arm lock.
Michael
Switching
transitions.
now to the omoplata and the calf crusher to the back. Jerry with the toe hold attempt of his own.
This has been a common finish in WNO. As Michael
Justin's gonna
staffed
keep
up.
fighting for that back there. He's gonna try to come underneath the hips and get that exposure to the back. His foot seems to be safe now, is able to put his feet together. If I was Jerry, I'd just be fighting for a restart here. Yep, trying to escape.
Now Michael going for a heel hook.
Some nice exchanges from both players here. Rayburn out of this leg entanglement, looking back again at passing the half guard.
You get the feeling each time with every move, it could be the one that wins this tournament.
Especially the way we've been seeing these matches end tonight. You blink and you might miss it. Both players looking for a little restart here. Justin really inviting Gary to encroach. Rayburn doing a nice job trying to keep his distance, not overcommitting. Justin playing very relaxed. You could tell he wants him to be overconfident and dive into this guard.
We're 3 minutes into our main event. Winner goes to the WNO 30 bracket next Friday. Catch that at Sunny Days Arena or on FloGrappling. Tickets available at sunnydaysarena.com.
Nice pass attempt from Rayburn here. Got the strong double unders. Could look actually to flip him into front turtle and attack front headlock.
Really has to
right
be
here, as I
uncomfortable.
said, going to the front headlock position.
What can he go for from here?
Chooses to try to go to the back. Justin beautifully sits back to the guard and ends up on top.
First time we've seen Michael standing all night.
Yeah.
He's been seated for most.
And quickly decides he'd rather play off his back. It's the beauty of a format like this where points don't matter. You get your best positions without worrying about penalty.
Really the only worry is the judges.
That's it. In a scored tournament, Justin would have given up 2 points there, but clearly this is where he wants to be.
I got shot at with one of those up kicks accidental by Michael.
Well, Ty, we're about halfway through this match. A lot of what we expected. Beautiful exchanges from both guys. Going for this TP choke here.
Nearly a go-go from Michael for just a moment.
Both guys looking to get their own leg attack here. Rayburn on the toe hold. Justin Michaels on the knee bar.
We'll get it, Rayburn. Very close. Michael's still holding on.
Oh,
going for that
very
knee
deep.
bar.
If he can switch his hips.
Michael going for it one more time. Can he get the finish here? Rayburn able to work out of it.
Beautiful exchange. Justin Michael looking for that backside 50-50 heel hook. Rayburn clearing the knee and stepping out, ended up on top half guard. A beautiful final match here. Very high level jiu-jitsu.
What you expected from a final.
Exactly what we wanted today. And here comes Justin with a triangle attempt, going for that razor arm lock and chaining his submissions into the legs.
Rayburn not exactly in the right position you want to be here. As
No, this is a dark position for him, but going to be looking for a straight ankle of his own. Has the angle wrong a little. Justin digging deep. Going backside here.
that leg trying to tripod him down. 3 minutes left for who could be the one to show who's number one next Friday.
Rayburn coming in here with a nice straight ankle attack. Yeah, Yeah, needs to find a way to put his hips in.
Both with the same plan, picking at the leg, picking at the heel. Wow, look at that.
Justin pummeling his leg back inside should help save him. Onto a leg attack of his own. What an exchange. Back and forth these guys are going. Just under 2 minutes left in our final here. Both players giving great exchanges. Rayburn looking to pass here. Pummeling his legs, coming out to the side. Securing the pass. Might be our first time seeing Justin in trouble the whole tournament.
Yeah, Rayburn looking like he's trying to set up arm triangle.
Yeah, you got that right, Ty. He's walking that elbow up, driving that knee to the mat. He's got a minute and a little bit more time. Securing the mount. Looks like he's gonna be working Kimura and the finish.
He's trying to straighten that arm out. Can't get it.
Maybe was a mistake there. Probably should have stuck to the head and arm. Going for the smother here, a little payback from the beginning.
Last minute. Don't want to go to decision like this.
Rayburn setting up the armbar. Looking to pass his right leg over the face here. Here it comes. Yup. Sitting back now. Justin's got his hands threaded in well. It's gonna be a hard armbar to finish, but he's in the right spot.
Last 20 seconds.
Justin's holding on.
Rayburn trying everything he can to get that arm free.
Couple palm strikes to the elbow there. The crowd loves it.
Last 10 seconds.
What a
final.
great final. What an amazing match. Glad I'm not the ref. I'm glad I'm not the ref.
Shout out to our impressive referee. He's got to be the one to decide who is the one to go find out who's number one. Our first decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official decision.
Looking like it could be a potential overtime in this situation. And yes, the call for it is 2
We are
minutes.
going to a 2-minute overtime.
That's fantastic. That's what we'd love to see. Let's get a finish here.
I don't think I've ever seen anything more storybook than this.
Yeah, Rayburn's bouncing around. Justin's looking a little tired.
That youthful exuberance, as he was the aggressor throughout that round. I think Michael's just trying
to catch his
breath, but he
mode.
also doesn't want to waste any extra energy in this situation. So put 2 on the clock. Here we go.
Justin sits right to his preferred position for the whole tournament.
You got to go with what works. Michael trying to claw at the arm. What could he be going for here?
Up and Rayburn again with this double unders, folding Michaels in half.
This accordion style has been most of the bout for Michael, but he's comfortable in this position.
He is comfortable off his back. A beautiful regard there. Okay, we're here at our last minute. Who wants it? Who wants to punch their ticket?
Rayburn looking for it. Michael blocks that heel hook. 50 seconds remaining.
Michael's on top, looking to pass. He's going to look for this spinning armbar. Rayburn with the shoulder crunch, looking for Choi bar.
Last 30 seconds.
Rayburn looking hard to finish here with a triangle, locking it up. Michael's passing hard at the end.
Going for one last
Will
try.
this be enough to change the judge's mind?
It's his first, only one of 2 times on top in this entire tournament, both in this matchup.
Amazing finish. Rayburn with his hands up. Michael's laying down, seems to be feeling good about himself. Let's go. Both of them saying it's them.
He thinks he's the one.
Either way, our crowd is going to be excited.
I don't think they could do one more, but I wouldn't mind it.
We keep doing that.
So who's moving on? Who's in the bracket?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner moving on to FloGrappling WNO 30, Friday night, October 24th.
Justin Michael punches his ticket to WNO 30.
Michael!
What an amazing final. Great showing from all 8 athletes. Amazing event. Make sure you come out next Friday and watch Justin Michaels fight in the 8-man Who's Number 1 bracket.
The opportunity of a lifetime. Talking to him this week, he knew if he got the chance, he was going to succeed. He got the chance, he got the moment.
We can do it down here, it's fine.
He's got this Friday.
Well, Justin, you did it. You are going to WNO 30 Friday night. How's it feel?
That feels great. I was gonna come out here and say thank you to all my opponents for making that look easy, but that finals was not easy at all.
I mean, man, you go to, what, a 2-minute overtime. I was wondering if we were ever going to get out of here because you guys were just going back and forth. So walk me through this, okay? You started off the night, you knew who you were going to take on. Then you went, you weren't sure who your opponent was going to be, and obviously the same for the main. How do you mentally prepare for something like that?
You know, I thought I knew how the bracket was going to go on the other side, and, you know, Jerry came with his best game that I've ever seen. I love those guys at Gracie Beaver. They're awesome. They're tough rounds. That's why I go train there all the time. And I think he definitely surprised me, and I hope to see his highlights from the semis and the highlights on me posted everywhere.
All right, so the question is, are you ready for Friday night?
Hell yeah.
That's all we did here. Give it up!
Congratulations to our victor, Justin Michaels.
Those
Amazing.
2 words say it all.
Justin Michael, your
Hell
winner.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Ty, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You can say hell yeah about that entire event.
Great
Jake
event.
Bigelow, really appreciated your commentary on this. And be sure, everyone, this Friday, October 24th, WNO 30, live from Sunny Days Arena. Tickets still available at sunnydaysarena.com. The stream on FloGrappling. Roberto Jimenez, Dante Leone, Declan Moody, Achilles Roca, Felipe Costa, Michael Sides, Pat Shangoli, and Justin Michael are the 8-man bracket. Also some interesting undercard matchups, some local favorites as well. Be sure to check it out. Thank you for tuning in tonight on 247 Live, and be sure to be here next Friday to find out who's number 1. Good night, everybody.
Make sure to come out and support this fine facility and the individuals that bring these
Thank you.
wonderful shows
Thank you
to
for all
you.
your expertise.
Don't forget, we got food and beverage available. Stick around, watch some college football, grab yourself a brewski, and have yourselves a great night. Thanks for coming out. I'm Drew Shannon. Get home safe.